Shounen Sheol, episode 13, the only manga podcast where the merits of blackface are openly debated. How you doing, Chase?
Oh, fuck, man.
Yes!
Oh, feels good.
Yes! We're free! We're alive!
Dude, you know the anchors they give to, like, giant-ass, like, rigs on the ocean?
Yes, those things.
Dude, like, 5,000 of those just dropped from my balls when this chapter came out.
How?
Because I knew it's finally fucking over.
Why would you tie those around your balls?
I didn't do that! Fairy Tail did!
Dude, fairy tales aren't even real! Do fairies
Shut
exist?
up! That's what they're here to find out, Joey. They're trying to find out who tied my balls.
Do fairies
That's why
have
Fairy Tail
tails?
was formed.
The secret main character for all of Shounen Sheol was Chase's balls.
It was an overarching plot point that they never discussed.
It's like Higurashi, where like in the second season you realize that Rika is the main character and she's traveling through all these different timelines. And it's like that with Shounen Sheol. Like season 2 of Shounen Sheol, which is beginning right now and ending right now, is all about Chase's balls and how they're finally
It's
free.
really always been about my balls, but we're just now talking about it.
Naturally, yeah. That's the thing. Like in Higurashi, it's always been about Rika, but now
you just don't know.
Now it's just like in the spotlight. So
yeah, before you're like, oh, she's just a crazy bitch who stabs herself in the fucking head. All right.
So bring those testicles front and center. let's lavish in them. Let's talk about fucking Fairy Tail. 545.
Right.
Woo! Whoa! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Row!
Oh, feisty.
Got a cheetah in there. All right.
All right. How gay are we right now?
And dead.
Oh, wow, that's pretty gay. We're so gay, we're and dead.
Let's dive in it. Let's dive into it. Let's get this over with.
Oh, this chapter is just full of everything Fairy Tail represents now.
Well,
you know what? In a way, it's the perfect way for them to end this, if you think about it.
It kind of is. There are some things, like I said to you before, that made me scream. And then there are some things that I actually legitimately found funny. Like I do not give a fuck at all.
Oh, of course. Nobody thinks that of you.
So these jokes, like if I were a fan of Fairy Tail, I would be very upset that these things did not have payoffs. You know, setups, implications to the relationship.
Of course. I know what you're talking about. And like I too felt a twinge of emotion.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There were parts of this where I was just like, oh, wow, it actually is ending.
Yeah.
I actually feel this.
My heart...
There were some parts of Fairy Tail I genuinely used to like.
Yeah, like towards the end, they have this, like, shot of them all, like, getting ready in their adventure. They got the whole, like, thing packed up. And it reminded me of the good old days where they just went on adventures. And my heart, like, went all doki doki because I'm a weeaboo. And my heart doesn't pump blood normally. It goes doki doki, and then the blood just sort of, like, runs away in fear. But anyways,
if there's anything Hiroshima's good at, it's not letting us forget.
Of course, we will never forget. This is,
of course not.
Fairy Tail is worse than 9/11 9/11s. Fairy Tail cannot ever be forgotten by anyone ever. And
I'm really glad you brought up 9/11 because I was just about to.
Well, speaking of 9/11, Hiroshima over here is really like the Osama bin Laden. All right, 9/11. Fairy Tail is 9/11. Hiroshima.
You mean that he's a really cool dude?
Yeah. He's a really cool dude. He's got tons of money from oil.
Right.
But just like Osama bin Laden, it's been years and years and years. But two guys, two shitty weeaboos,
two reckless renegades that don't have a very good cause.
Two handsome studs with 9-inch dicks apiece, tracked down...
They both died, and then we took their place.
Tracked down Osama bin Laden and killed him. So this story is really also all about us and how we're the greatest people ever and how we took down Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Osama bin Laden, 9/11. We're the greatest ever.
It's a really good thing those dudes with the really big dongs died, or else we wouldn't be able to do this.
Wait. Does this... Since we're killing Hiroshima. Does this mean that we're Barack Obama?
Well, if you want to be Barack, I can be Obama.
Wait, or is Barack Obama Acnologia? And Zareth is Hillary Clinton.
Joey, this makes way too much sense. You gotta stop.
Okay, let's dive into it.
Wait, is Mavis Bernie Sanders?
Page 2 of the final chapter.
She's old. She's just as old as Bernie Sanders.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, God, it works too well.
Get out of the meme. We gotta go back into real boy mode. We're real boys. We're flesh and bone, Chase. We're not ghosts anymore.
Well, I've always been bone.
I've got a real dick. I was swinging it around earlier. It was not masturbate. I was like swinging it around. Like, you know how...
I know, you don't have to swing mine around anymore.
You know how...
all that was left of me was my penis.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate that the rest of you died.
Well, no. I saved the most important part.
Sure, but I mean, you know...
It's where my heart was.
You want the rest of it to be released as well, you know? It's like a total package. Moving on from that package
I can spank
joke.
with a dick, so...
Page 2 of Fairy Tale.
Yes.
Year X793. I don't understand what the X is for. Fuck everybody.
It's year. It's or some. I don't fucking care. Basically, it's another time skip.
Yeah, it's been a year.
This is Fairy Tale's like what? Third, fourth time skip?
Hang on. I don't recall if we called it. If you called it, if I called it, who called it. But this is like their Harry Potter ending, you know?
Oh yeah, we definitely called like there'd be a chapter at the very end where it's just like, well, here's what happened after the battle.
Yeah.
That was fucking obvious. Anybody with any modicum of a brain could figure that part out.
Yeah, and that's what this is. This is the Harry Potter ending. So it's
right,
like,
but I figured it'd be like 5-10 years down the line, you know, a point in time that actually like matters, so that things have actually happened to these characters.
I feel like
only one real thing has happened to these characters. Like, not including the thing that happens with Lucy. Like, only one actual thing has happened. Everybody else is the fucking same, and there's no point in showing what's going on with them.
You know, no, there is a point. The point is, you get the warm fuzzies. I felt them, you felt them, and we
felt them.
both.
I just wish there was more payoff with some of them.
But think about how ingenious this is. Okay, Fairy Tale sucks ass. It's one of the worst stories ever written. So much missed potential, bullshit, logical inconsistencies, terrible characters, bad drawing, bad paneling, bad directing, bad everything, and people love the shit out of it. We don't. We hate it.
That was just the first chapter.
But you and I still got...
It got even worse after that.
That was just the first panel. You and I still got the warm fuzzies, in spite of everything wrong that Fairy Tale does. So there's
right, but I don't think Hiro Mashima is I don't think it's because of him. It was completely coincidental, accidental at best.
I don't know, man. I think there's something here. He must be doing something right if somebody can say that they enjoy his story.
No, I think he's just so bad it feels right.
Maybe like we only got the warm fuzzies because in our brains we were like, holy shit, it's ending. We don't have to read any more of this goddamn bullshit.
Yeah, it's like taking a really huge dump. It's really painful. Your ass splits in like different pieces. You're bleeding.
You're right.
And when it finally comes out, you feel pretty great.
That happens every time I take a dump. So, I mean...
Right, but I'm saying like that's Fairy Tale.
Even if
that's the Fairy Tale experience.
Even if it's like little rabbit pellets, my ass like splits apart into 4 quadrants.
Well, you don't have a very big hole.
Yeah, I need to get that looked at.
It's like as big as like the needle of a thumbtack.
Well, don't tell them the exact size.
I said I estimated.
Whatever. Anyways. I don't feel comfortable you revealing my personal information.
Okay,
Chase.
fine. It's the size of a fucking
By the way,
tree trunk.
my social...
One of those like 100-foot tall California
By
redwoods.
the way, my social security is 410-839-7773. All right, there we go. So moving on.
Actually, it's 1771900.
That was retarded. Moving on, page 2. Yep. Lucy is an author. I forgot about this completely.
Yeah, I totally fucking forgot that she wrote shit.
This is like, Oh man, this is like light novel like shit. I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah.
Lucy wrote a light novel and they were like, "Oh, this is the best fucking thing I've ever read." Mostly because we're not literate here in the land of magic.
Well, it had to be a light novel, otherwise she wouldn't have won. If it was an actual book, nobody would have cared.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I feel like this is vicarious enjoyment on the part of Hiro Mashima. Like, he wrote Fairy Tail, and he's like, I'm gonna make the ending have the main character win a
AKA me.
win a prize for a story.
Of course,
and everybody loves it.
Really, he's Lucy.
Yeah. Yeah. Which,
Yeah,
you know, kind
of
of makes sense because Osama bin Laden had big tits. So
Yeah,
you know,
he was a pretty hot chick.
yeah. For a 40-year-old Middle Eastern guy. Anyways,
Yeah, had some spanking melons.
so Lucy won an award, and
For best author, best new author of the year or something.
yeah, best new author. Which, you know, I guess, yeah, that kind of makes sense because if you have a bunch of shitty new authors, she's the best of them. Like, it doesn't mean that she's a good author. She's just the best of the bunch.
Well, see, it's really weird, and I'll get to why this is weird later. But I'm really skeptical about how she's the best author, like how she got this award.
Whatever. Moving.
We'll get to it.
Moving on.
Anyway, Lucy's like narrating while all this shit's happening. Like, oh, it's a year later. Everyone's doing good.
Yeah. Nice little laugh there. But anyway, so I love this. Okay, so here Hiro Mashima has Lucy win an award for her novel, and then Lucy's novel has the main character based off of her.
Yeah.
So we've got like a whole lineage. We've got like 3 generations deep of fucking shitty authors who are, you know, patting themselves on the back.
Do you think Lucy's story is worse than this story?
I guarantee it. Because
I can't believe that.
The creation cannot be greater than the creator. There's nothing in Lucy's mind.
I don't know. I think Frankenstein's monster proves that.
But that wasn't real. And Fairy Tail is. Anyway.
Wait, Frankenstein's monster isn't real?
Yeah, Chase.
What?
But the Tooth Fairy is. And
Oh, thank God.
And she does have
Thank
a tail.
God. Oh, man, my 9th birthday makes much more sense now. I'd be really bummed out if the Tooth Fairy didn't come to my 9th birthday.
Yeah, well, it was the only person you invited, so.
Well, yeah, dude, I wanted to bang her.
At 9?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I can't do it when I'm 10. I'm too old for that shit at that point.
I got stuck with Dracula though.
Oh, dude, he sucks.
Yeah, he's bargain bin. So anyways,
page 3.
Page 5. I've skipped her.
Wait, page 5.
Her friends are rowdy. That's it. That's the point. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah, people are talking, and then the fairy tales being a bunch of dick assholes.
Yeah, no, I'm
like usual.
I'm gonna try and blast through as much of this as possible because there's a lot of boring bullshit. Like there's a lot of frames are really shittily drawn. I'm only gonna point out like one in particular that's like really bad, but that, you know, it's not worth saying all over again because we just said it.
Well,
so
how
many
about I just
times.
go over the gist? Like I won't read the panels. I'll just go over like, oh, this is happening, then this is happening.
Sure.
That'll speed it along.
Start at page 5 though.
Is this where they're saying the friends are rowdy? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think our things have different numbers.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. Like mine says page 11, but that's only because there's a bunch of photos as pages before this
Oh,
for
that's
some
gay.
reason.
All right. So
Yeah.
her friends are rowdy.
Yeah, so we got Natsu eating a bunch of shit, random characters doing stuff, Gray's stripping because he's gray and that's all he does.
Yes. Okay. I did want to mention that Gray stripping. Hey guys, remember that time when we were funny? That wasn't even that funny of a bit. Remember that thing that we did? We're Fairy Tail. Haha.
Yeah, I mean, this whole chapter is just pandering to
Yeah.
what the show used to be.
Well.
And it worked a couple of times in a couple of very brief moments.
Yeah.
But this wasn't one of them.
Yes.
This was gay.
That is correct.
Gajiel's eating iron, even though it's not iron.
Yes.
Lucy's yelling at people, like, you guys are embarrassing me. Oh, too bad, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Natsu and Gray, oh, look, they're still rivals, guys. Look at the character growth of how they're the same as always.
Motherfuckers are a disgrace to rivalry. Don't even speak to me! Ah!
Okay, well, I guess the podcast's over then.
Moving on. So
I can't speak to you.
I really like this moment where Urza is kicking Gray and Natsu, and she's like yelling at them. Can you stop fighting? This is a joyous occasion. I thought that was a funny juxtaposition.
Well, you know, Urza. As soon as Urza was introduced, she would just beat them up for fighting.
No, that's not
because the only way to stop violence was with even greater violence.
Yeah, sure. The only way to stop violence is with giant tits beating up, being the greater violence.
Well, that's the only thing more violent than violence.
So, I was just saying, I think it's funny that she's telling them this is a joyous occasion while attacking them. It's,
well, that's just kind of Urza's thing, is that she's kind of a dipshit. She tends to say one thing and then do the complete opposite.
Chase, stop trying to take this small victory away from Osama bin Laden.
Fine! Juvia's stripping, and she's pretty cute, so that's alright. Yeah, I'm okay with her stripping.
Yeah, baby!
Woo!
Shitty scene where Hiromashima forgot to draw in the background.
Yeah. Good job, guy.
Lucy's in a ponytail. She looks cute. Fuck you.
I don't even care about that.
Lucy didn't sell a ton of...
I think it's kind of funny how she won... First off, she won this award. She didn't even submit it to this, I guess, contest or whatever. But, I guess she just wrote it, and then this dude is just like, hey, I got a paper. You won.
Fuck, my pop filter fell.
And then she says, I didn't sell a ton of books, but my dream came true of being the #1 author, even though almost nobody bought my fucking book.
Well, this is how you know that it's like Hiromashima vicariously
because nobody's buying Fairy Tail because it's garbage.
Yeah, but one of his dreams came true. That's the important
That Lucy
part.
won an award and he didn't?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Great.
Fairy Tail was pretty popular at one point.
Yeah, but I don't think it ever beat out One Piece in any category.
Of course. One Piece is like the king.
Right.
Oh, shit, I just noticed that this panel is really shitty, too. Alright, so Anna's walking up, and for some reason, half of her body is in the panel below it.
Yeah,
what
that's
the fuck?
Fucking weird. Also, she's fucking alive still. I mean, I knew she was alive, but come on, guys.
Oh, that's not as bad as a couple of other characters who are still alive later on.
Yes, Joey, pace yourself. Pace yourself.
Dude, I'm gonna blow my load all over everything and everyone.
Please.
There is no pacing.
Please do. Blow it right into my eyes so I don't have to see this shit.
But Chase, you're not dead anymore. You'd actually be blind.
I'm fine with that.
God damn it. Alright, so anyways.
Yeah, I really do love this line, though. Miss Anna's still in this time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she is. Why is that?
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. And she's a teacher now. Who cares?
I love how Natsu says that he had a crush on Anna, and he's just like, yeah, and he
yeah.
He's just like totally
even
open
though they
about
didn't
it.
even meet.
Yeah.
Joey, I'm not kidding. They haven't interacted at all until this panel.
Really?
And they're not even talking to each other.
I thought...
Yeah, because when Anna showed up, she was with Urza and Jalal. Natsu was all the way at the guild.
No, when Natsu
fighting
was like...
Zareth the whole time.
When Natsu was on when Natsu was a kid, he was a little tyke.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, he's going all like, oh, so that's why I'm calm around her, acting like, oh, well, that's why I'm good around this chick I don't know.
Well, but Gajiel's saying that he had a crush on her, like, in the past. I don't know why I said that weird.
I don't know if he's saying in the past. I think he's just talking about like the past year. I don't think he's talking about when they were kids.
What other time could they have bet? Whatever, Chase.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's just weird.
All right.
Anna shouldn't be around. She should have died, and so should have Ichiya.
All right. Gajiel and Levi are a thing. And
oh, they have a baby because they fucked a bunch. Which actually, that's like the one thing I'm okay with. The only couple to have any progression in this fucking show. Manga.
I tell you what, this like 2-panel thing of like Levi whispering in Gajiel's ear and then Gajiel like the close up on his sweating face, fucking.
Where he's like, oh fuck, my life's over.
Yeah, fucking hilarious. I love that face.
That is nice. Although I think it's weird that she's telling him now.
Whatever. Women are stupid. Moving on.
Yep.
Also,
I did think it was kind of funny whenever Lucy's like, did I hear baby? Maybe I didn't. And then immediately she looks over to Wendy. She's like, oh, someone with better hearing's acting this way too.
Wendy's.
I definitely heard baby.
Wendy's face here is great, just because I'm imagining like Levi walks up to Gajiel and says a bunch of like really raunchy, dirty stuff, like hardcore BDSM. And
well, dude, he can make anything out of iron.
Yeah.
He can make his own whips and chains.
Even his balls. That's what you'd make out of iron if you were having sex, right? Your balls.
Do you think his balls are like those like iron balls that prisoners have to wear around their ankles?
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the ball and chain.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they're more like mace balls.
Maybe his dick's just a chain.
Maybe they're like mace balls where they have like spikes on them.
I really hope so.
That'd be badass.
Right?
Well, anyways, Wendy's super into that shit, so she's leaking up a storm there.
Oh, of course. There's a flash flood warning.
Well, I'm in Arizona, so anytime somebody
don't worry.
Anytime somebody spills a bottle of water, it's a flash flood warning.
Well, that's true.
Oh, look, Chelia's got some magic. Yay!
Yeah, because fuck consequences, right? We can just do whatever we want. Nothing matters, right?
Also, fuck you, reader, for caring about these characters and expecting there to be payoffs to things that we set up.
This is more insulting than Makarov coming back to me. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Because they explicitly said she sacrificed her ability to use any kind of magic to do what she did.
I don't think anything...
And now without even an explanation, like it's not even like they're pulling something out of their ass. They're just like, oh yeah, never mind.
I don't think anything is as insulting as every single interaction between Zareth and Mavis.
Well, that's fair.
I think that stuff...
But I was just comparing it to a similar occurrence.
Right, okay. Well, anyways...
That's obviously the worst thing that's ever happened and will continue to happen. I mean, continuing on.
Minerva eats a lot. Look at that.
Hey guys, those other guilds that are like super important? One has a thing on Thanksgiving. It's a show with magical girls. Sabretooth does an eating contest because... Yeah, Ichiya's the man of the year or something.
Hey, whoa. You're forgetting about the most important part. Mermaid's Heel is now the exclusive model agency of Weekly Sorcerer.
Oh, how could I forget? Yeah, the most important thing to come out of this chapter.
And the best part about it...
This being a Gravier model now.
This girl who's like posing and getting pictures taken of her... was roofied. Because she's saying...
What am I doing?
Yeah, what in the world am I doing? I kid you not. Bill Cosby, drugged this girl and now is preparing to rape her after taking pictures. And she's just like totally down.
If only he got his wish.
Oh, if only I were Bill Cosby.
Yeah, dude, I'm on Team Cosby. He didn't do anything wrong.
Team Cosby, hashtag not my family matters.
All right.
So moving on, Lucy. She's glad.
Bad with alcohol.
Bad, yes, very bad. But what's neat is Kana comes up and starts talking to her, and Kana's the booze hound, so that's cool.
Right.
Juvia starts stripping.
Even more so. Hooray.
That's neat. She needs to get her meat folds under control, but I do like how. Like if Juvia and Gray actually did get together and become a legitimate couple, which this is not a legitimate couple, of course it isn't. But if they did, I just thought you know, it would be cute if they like grew old together and then just started stripping, you know, as a couple of old people. You know, like old people's like faces like match each other after a while because they they grow old together. They start to look like each other.
No, I think it's because all old people look exactly the same because it's just wrinkles and that's it.
Man, old people fucking smell.
Oh, but old people do fuck a lot, so at least I'll have that to look forward to.
I wish they would stop fucking and start smelling. And put some fucking deodorant on.
Can't do that. Too busy having sex.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll just get in the way.
Alright, well anyways, Gildarts, remember him? He...
Oh, right, you mean the character who's like, used to be like cool and important and imposing, and now he's a dad.
Hey, fuck you for thinking that, reader. Also, fuck you, Chase.
I really want a shot of Gagio looking over to Gildarts, being like, "Is this what I have to look forward to?
Yeah. Well,
is that what I'm gonna become?"
And Gildarts will be like, "It's all downhill from here, bitch."
And I'm talking about my dick, dude. It'll shrink. That shit doesn't last.
Gray and Juvia speak for a while, and it's unimportant completely.
It's really weird because they're talking. He's like, "Oh, look, you still have that scar," and she's like, "Yeah, but you do too." And he's like, "Well, you shouldn't because your body belongs to me or whatever."
Yeah, and then they start talking dirty again, and then Wendy hears that.
Is that?
And when Wendy has to stop herself from masturbating.
I'm fucking speechless
furiously.
About how stupid this is.
Well, don't speak. You suck. Zing!
Wow, you got me.
This
you
is.
Know who else sucks?
This is what you come to Shounen Sheol for, folks. This banter.
Great.
Well, anyways.
All right. Now, meanwhile, okay. While Wendy is like impersonating Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
We go over to the new couples, sort of. We got Elfman and Eva, the girl that hangs around Loxus.
Oh, yeah, Evergreen.
Yeah, there was like an implied romance between the two on the Tenro Island arc.
I love how...
and it was never touched on again.
I love how What's-His-Fuck and Bixlow are in the background just like, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Fighting again?
Also, if we could have gotten like a close-up on Elfman, you know, he looks dapper. He's got his hair in like this ponytail type deal, and it's really dapper.
Yeah, and screaming man as he's known to do.
Yeah. Well, what the hell is Sharap?
I don't even fucking know. I thought that was like a mistranslation.
I did too. I thought like, oh, is there another version that Chase will have that will make sense?
No, but it says Sharap here. I was really hoping you'd have some other word.
Gay Loxus sleeps around a lot. Fucking Urza's gay as well, but...
Well, hold on. I actually did think that was kind of funny. Where they're trying, like, Lucy's trying to find out who Loxus is getting with, and then she's just like, oh, fuck, is he with Mira Jane? Is he with Lisana? Is he with Kana? I don't fucking know.
Nope.
What a stud.
He's with Gajiel. Because he likes...
Dude, what a fucking stud.
He likes to be dominated properly.
Well, you know, Gajiel is his lightning rod.
It's those spiky balls, you know.
Well, who wouldn't want those?
So, Urza's got tits.
She does. Look at those.
So,
No. Keep looking.
Okay. She's got a nice dress on.
Yeah. It's a good dress. Women should wear that all the time.
Yeah, you know.
Everywhere they go.
So anyways, memories. Okay. Now let's start talking about this little tangent here.
Oh boy.
Because when I read this, at first I was like, okay, you know, a bunch of bureaucratic bullshit, you know, same old. But then I like as I continued reading, I realized, wait a minute, there's some cool stuff here. Like we could, this would be interesting to see.
Nope, Joey, stop right there. Don't do it. Don't fall down that hole.
Cause look at this throne room. This throne room is pretty badass. Like, imagine...
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about how Hisui's trying to, like, do political relations.
No, fuck that.
Okay, thank God.
I'm just saying, like I feel like we should have got to know the capital of this country some more, And like really, yeah, if we explored the politics, that'd be pretty dope. Not necessary, but like Log Horizon did that in its first season, and that was
right.
great.
But Log Horizon had a thought out political system.
Of course,
this did not.
Yeah. Well, that was the point. I'm not saying
this is your basic monarchy that it has a really loose grip on its people.
Right. But I'm just saying, I think it would have been cool if we even like saw this guy a couple times, and explored that a little bit, because it's
which guy?
The ruler, the old.
We did see him a few times. It was after the
fucking.
It was right after. It was right after the Grand Magic Games.
Whatever.
You remember that? Do you remember that pumpkin guy who was the announcer for the Grand Magic Games?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
He said pumpkin all the time because he had a pumpkin head.
Nope.
How do you forget such a memorable character?
Shelia is my favorite girl.
Well, that's to each his own, unless you're that stupid.
That's what you say when you meet a brony at Walmart. To each his own.
Yeah, to each their own. Faggot.
And then you inch away very quickly.
No, I stab them.
Okay. I mean,
they turn around and I stab them in the heart.
Okay, that works.
That way they don't feel any pain.
Hey, do you remember that movie that we watched with Channing Tatum and that one girl who was like supposed to be crazy, but it turns out that she was actually just pretending? And she was like...
Oh, you mean the one that we like barely paid attention to and I don't think even finished?
No, we finished it.
Did we? It's kind of a blur.
The ending was like the girl was like a lesbian, and she was in love with her female psychiatrist friend.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Oh, dear God.
Well, anyways, I just remember this like one shot of like Channing Tatum like rounding a corner and then just like walking into this girl's knife because she was like crazy and no, it was a cool it was a cool shot. It was a cool moment because it was like very unexpected, and then Channing Tatum's just done with the movie, and I thought he would have a more prominent role. So it was a neat little thing. Although the rest of the film was boring as fuck, and it wasn't.
Is that why I didn't remember it?
Probably.
Oh, who knew?
We also saw it after we saw Spy, so I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean you see the best, and the rest don't matter.
Of course. Once you go best, you can't go rest.
Is that why I stopped sleeping?
I tried to work
5 years
something
ago?
Out of that. It didn't happen. Back to Fairy Tale.
Here, I'll give it a shot. After you've seen the best, go west.
That's even worse.
Did I do it?
That's even worse, man. You did it.
Good. I was really trying to make it worse.
And now we present the award for best new joke ever told by anyone. Chase, you win.
Oh, I thought the joke was that Ratio Seis is pardoned even though they murdered people.
That is hilarious, but no. Also, look at this guy with the mohawk and the fucking cone nose. Look at this guy.
Yeah, dude, that's Racer, the guy who was fast.
Dude, I totally forgot Racer was a thing. This is great.
Right? But his name's not Racer. It's I don't fucking remember his actual name, because remember they all have real names?
Oh, yeah.
Like Cobra's Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so yeah, it would have been cool if we actually had like imagine if like the final fight took place in this throne room. That would be more interesting than fucking Fairy Tale or
a bunch of blocks.
Well, okay, I thought the other like the Ravines of Time was a pretty cool location. They just didn't do anything with it.
I didn't think it was very cool, only because it was a bunch of like building blocks with like the only cool part of it was like the stars and shit shooting around them. You know what I mean? In the background, that was the cool part. The stadium itself was fucking gay.
Well, I feel like you're right. It wasn't very dynamic, but I feel like they could have made it dynamic, and they didn't.
Oh, of course, Joey. There's a lot of fucking things they could have made better.
So they're pardoned.
Like literally everything.
I wanna read this girl's fucking words on the next page. I ask that from now on, for the sake of the people, you tried to live on.
Yeah, you go, Hisui. I wish you were a cool and important character, but
no,
you don't matter.
She's fucking retarded. These people were criminals. They did bad things, and her response is, "I want you to be good. Live on. Go for it."
But Joey, But Joey, they're friends and stuff. They learned Friends.
Oh,
they learned about. They watched Friends. They realized it was an okay sitcom for a while, and it got kind of boring and stupid and played out. You know, whatever. Chandler's the best character. As soon as they said that, she was like, "Okay, you're pardoned."
Yeah. Well.
They're like, "Who's your favorite guy, Ross or Chandler?" And they were like, "Chandler." And they're like, "Cool."
And they said
this guard said Ross. This guard said Ross, and he was executed on the spot. We don't need to talk about him.
And the real answer, of course, is Burton Guster, because Burton Guster is always
the best
answer.
character. He's the best anime character of all.
Yeah. Fuck your Cory in the house thing. Okay, now we come to a legitimately funny moment that I thought was great. So Lucy's all like, "Oh, what's going on between Jalal and Urza? What's the deal
and then
there?"
Urza can't read a fucking book because she's stupid.
Urza says,
legitimately stupid.
Urza says it's complicated, and you think that she's talking about their relationship, but then they pull out the rug from under you, and they're like, Lucy, I don't understand you. I'm an illiterate orphan. Funny stuff.
Well, that's actually true, though.
Yeah.
She is an illiterate orphan.
Yeah.
She's actually an orphan.
That's why I said that, Chase. What do you think? I'm just making jokes up here? I'm preaching. This is what I do.
Well, see, I was under the assumption that you don't remember fuck all about anybody.
Well,
in this thing.
The stuff from the anime I remember more clearly, just because, like, images they stick with you. I don't know what it is with the manga, but the manga just has that extra like dose of I forget everything immediately because it's all shitty.
Well, I think it's because the anime is telling you what's happening into your ear directly, whereas this, you're just fucking reading it, and you can be like, "Oh, that's stupid, don't care, moving on."
Yeah, pretty much.
Whereas with the anime, they're like, "Well, y'all, do you care about this? It doesn't matter, you're gonna listen to it."
Also, I like how the next panel, Urza's looking at it, and she's sweating, and she's going, "These words are really hard."
Yeah. Fucking retard.
Urza, you're amazing. You're great. I love you. You keep doing what you're doing.
You know what? Urza's the ideal woman. Stupid with big tits
and red hair.
Well, that's a bonus.
Yeah. Apparently she started brushing her hair every single day. Is that a reference to a previous part of the series?
No, I think. Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yes, it is. Sort of. Okay. So Tower of Heaven arc or whatever that fuck it was called.
Yeah.
When they were explaining Jalal and Urza's backstory, she got her last name Scarlet because Jalal went up to her and was just like, "Hey, you've got really pretty hair, pretty red hair, so your last name's gonna be Scarlet." It was dumb, but it's a reference to that.
Oh man, Jalal, you are an artist.
He really is. What a guy.
The mental fortitude and prowess that is required to be able to think that. Man. Well, anyways.
So yeah, I thought that was like a nice nod. I was like, okay, thank you for not actually forgetting anything that you wrote yourself.
Yeah.
Fucking retard.
So anyways, Makarov's still alive. Here's the other panel that I was going to mention.
But why? Before. He's a cripple, and they're worthless.
Hey!
What?
Beating up cripples is my gig. Step off.
Yeah, but if they weren't worth anything, would you be beating them?
Of course I would. Cripples are inherently worthless. So I'd beat them up all day to Sunday.
Joey, the only worth they have is that you can beat them. Because anybody who can walk can easily overpower you.
Wrong. Beating up cripples is the worst thing ever. It makes me feel terrible, but I still do it for the good of humanity and the cripples.
And also because you're really weak.
Also because I enjoy it. But that's beside the point. So Makarov's still alive, and this panel's really retarded because half of his fucking wheelchair is in the other frame. Why? They did this twice! What the fuck? Just draw inside the frame!
I think we already realized that Hiro Mashima has no idea how to panel.
God damn it. Fuck.
First he needs to learn how to whip, and then nay, and then he needs to learn how to panel.
And then they, like, cryptically allude to the fact that fucking Makarov died, and he saw the great
he's
beyond.
Like, oh man, I don't know how to describe what happened to me.
And now it's time for a special segment on...
Hold on, Joey. I think we need a build-up. Do you need a drum roll?
Sure, go ahead. Drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the very special segment of Shounen Sheol, the only segment that you're ever going to see on the show because it's all one giant segment of shit. One long, continuous turd being squeezed out of Osama bin Laden's ass. This segment is called Fuck You, Audience.
That's not what I would have called it.
But it fits. Mavis.
I was going to call it You Dropped This.
Oh, really? What is that a reference to?
The ball. You dropped the ball.
Oh, okay.
Dumbass.
That's not. But see, that doesn't have an immediate payoff. Fuck you, audience does have an immediate payoff.
Yeah, but this is a slight to Hiro Mashima himself. Like, I don't give a fuck about the audience.
Mavis is still alive.
And so is Zareth. Oh yeah. Oh. That was the sound of me getting fucked.
Oh, you cut out there, so I guess it was short-lived and uneventful, like Fairy Tale. So, anyways, they're both alive, and at first I thought this was going to be sort of like a thing, like they all see it, and then it's sort of like a mirage, and then it stops.
I was thinking it's their spirits saying goodbye or something.
Yeah,
that's what I thought at first.
Nope.
But no, it's two living people who are just Mavis and fucking Zareth, alive and flirting really badly with each other.
Yep. They got reincarnated, and now they look exactly the same.
Are you a publisher? Yeah. Oh, I'm an amateur writer. Oh, where are your fucking shoes, you fucking forest freak fucktard? I don't know. I'm just stupid.
And then
they. My name is my name is Mama.
Why'd you stop?
And then they can. And then hold on, pause for dramatic effect.
Oh no, don't do that.
And then they walk away, and their conversation goes as such. If you were mad, but can we tell us well, yeah, it's hot, it's hot, shoes up, mine.
Not wearing shoes would be worse when it's hot, because then you'd be walking on hot ground.
Yeah, they're fucking walking on, rocks.
Yeah.
These are like stone plates they're walking on. If it's super hot, you're gonna burn your fucking feet, you piece of shit.
So anyways.
Cunt.
Bitch A and dumbass B got reincarnated, and
who is who? We'll never tell.
People are smiling because of it. I don't know why. Zareth's not a good person. He's a depressed emo fuckhead who decided to run.
I don't know why the fuck. As soon as Zareth and Mavis died, everyone was all like, "Oh, at least they have each other." No.
Yeah.
They were both fucking horrible.
Yeah. Well.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, I'm only saying Mavis is bad because she loves something like that for some reason.
Yeah, no, I agree with you now. Now that you've explained
He's a shitbag who literally would beat her and say, I want to kill everybody because otherwise they'll die anyway, but I'm going to do it.
Fuck you, audience! The segment's over.
Yep, that was it.
Thanks for listening.
And continue listening because the episode's not over.
It's not.
Unfortunately.
Because fuck you some more. We're only halfway through the chapter, baby. Well, we got 10 pages left. Whatever.
Yeah, so we got a fourth left.
Oof, everything's so
happy. Lucy's getting all hot and heavy. She's like, oh man, that really gets my jimmies in a ruffle.
Bill Cosby struck again, and Lucy's going down for the count.
Of course. Levi and Gagio disappeared to go fuck, probably.
I wish I could see that.
Some other stupid shit happens. There's gossip, oh, you have a boyfriend, girl whose name nobody knows? Yeah, I do. Remember me? I'm the snake bitch. I'm the snake that turned into a bitch. My boyfriend is that guy who used to own me, Eric, Cobra, that guy. Yeah, he's fucking me, the snake. But when we fuck, I'm not a human. I turn into a snake so we can fuck a snake.
Chase, I feel like you've got a lot of anger. I feel like a very pent
What are you talking about, Joey? I'm so happy. What do you mean? This is my favorite thing ever. I'm really sad that it's over, because it made me feel so good every week.
I just feel like you've got a lot of emotions, you got a lot of regret, I feel like you just need to
Regret? What could I possibly regret, Joey? I only spent several hours and maybe years of my life devoted to this bullshit. Why would I feel bad about this? It's such a great show and series and franchise. I love the characters. I love the story. It's so good and coherent and consistent. Joey, they play by the rules. They have rules. They follow them. Joey, please stop me. I can't stop. I gotta keep going.
Just let it all out.
Oh, God, Acnologia, you had such potential. Why'd you be bad? I wanted you to be good. Why? You're so dumb and stupid. But you're so cool. But you're so dumb. Oh, Anna, why are you alive? Why didn't you just fucking die? Makarov should have died halfway through the series, but he didn't die, then he came back, and then he actually died, but now he's not alive because love and magic and friendship, and also love and magic and friendship, like, I don't know, what happened with Natsu? Did the book writing actually save him, or did it not even matter at all? Who the fuck even knows? Oh, he beat Acnologia up with a giant fire fist, punched him right in the face, he fisted him right to death.
Yep.
Oh, what a hero. What a guy. I love him. What a man. Oh, but speaking of Natsu, Lucy wakes up, and Natsu's there in her room.
And thus begins the healing process. Chase, you're on your path to redemption.
Oh, does the process start when I've bled out all my blood?
Don't you feel better now that you've cried it all out?
No, I feel cold because I don't have any blood in my body anymore. It all came out when I slit my wrists and throat.
Well, feeling cold is better than feeling nothing at all, which was every other episode.
I beg to differ.
All right.
I would have thought that. But not anymore.
All right.
Shit's cold.
So Lucy's a lightweight. Natsu's there.
She drank 1 glass of wine and she was out for the count.
Of course. There's a lot of talking that nobody gives a shit about.
Okay, first off, Happy is such a fucking asshole. Like, she wins this award that actually mattered to her, and he just goes and claws the shit out of it.
It was probably an accident. It was probably that he's just a retard.
No, look at him. He's explicitly saying, "Look, Lucy, look at what I'm doing to your award right now, in your face." He's a little prick.
Yeah. Well, you can't prove that in a court of law.
Well, I don't have to, because he's dead. To me.
Well, he can't be dead because he doesn't exist, Chase.
Okay, moving on. Lucy, why are you in my room?
Whoa, Chase! Did you think that these characters were real?
No, shut up.
Oh, they saw Lucy's tits.
I don't need help. You need help.
They saw Lucy.
My psychiatrist says I'm fine, but that's probably because she's not a psychiatrist.
Chase, stop talking.
She just uses my body.
Stop getting psychiatric help from hobos.
She's not a hobo. She just lives in my backyard.
Chase, stop getting psychiatric help from your backyard.
Joey, she's not my backyard. Well, she is, but it's complicated.
God damn it. This joke is gay. Let's bail.
Yeah, this is bad.
Just like Shounen Sheol.
So Lucy remembers that Natsu carried her back, and then he stripped her down into her PJs, and then she slept with them.
Can we just skip over all these?
She fucked a cat and Natsu at the same time.
Can we skip over all these flashbacks, please? For the love of God.
Yeah, they're dumb. Don't worry. She remembers a bunch of old stuff that happened. She gets really emotional, and then she hugs them. It's like, oh man, I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't met either of you two.
Which I guess is
emotional payoff, guys.
I guess is true by technicality.
Well, see, okay, so this is the part where I was starting to feel a little twinge.
Yeah.
Because I liked that this wasn't a confession, because these two have never felt like a couple, and I'm glad they didn't shoehorn some kind of confession, which I thought they were going to do.
Yeah, me too.
Because there was a heavy focus on couples this chapter, so I was like, oh god, really? Are we going to have some really sappy, over-the-top confession between these two?
Well,
because I don't want that.
Well,
these two have never felt like a couple. They just feel like really good friends.
Okay, but still, I feel like that's the issue, though, is that reading this, I was thinking, I feel like even though they're having a confession would be shitty, but I feel like there should be a confession because the ambiguity of their relationship really bugs me. Because you have tons of fairy tale fuckboys and fuck girls, I guess, I don't know, and fuck fluid people just walking around and saying like, oh,
can I be a trans fuck?
Oh, Natsu and Lucy, they're a couple. It's so great. No, they're not a couple. Nothing has been explicitly made clear at all, one way or the other, and that bugs me. I feel like there needs to be a final statement on Natsu and Lucy, and the fact that it's open-ended just like makes me want to fucking just cut my dick off and throw it into the ocean.
But Joey, he grabs her and he has something important to tell her, and they gotta go to work.
Wait, hang on. I wanna just pause for a moment.
Pausing.
Say, Lucy, Natsu says. Lucy is sticking her ass out. Why is she sticking her ass out like that?
Well, because she doesn't want to grind against his erection. Because he's obviously got a boner.
But I just looked at it and I was like, what is going on here?
Because Lucy's all about her chest. She's got to stick that chest into whoever she's talking to.
All right, well, whatever. It's her only trait. It's her only good trait.
Right. And now I've got to go to work now. Time waits for no one.
Yeah, work. The thing that I want to do with my friends is work. I mean,
I did think it was kind of funny how he's just like, who cares? Time to go to work. And she's like, dude, I just said all this emotional shit, and you say, who cares? Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
But then he's like, oh, it doesn't matter, right? Because we'll always be together.
I mean, if you ask me, I should be saying, like, adventuring. Let's go on an adventure or something, because I've never heard them describe it as work.
Well, they've described it as work, because they work for the guild. They do jobs for the guild.
I think this whole Tartarus arc has just... like, it's so different from every other part of the series.
Well, Joey, they haven't done like quests since like the 4th arc.
Yeah.
It's all been a bunch of bullshit that has nothing to do with the original premise.
Also, the Tartarus arc has been so incredibly long. I feel like it's just like sucked up so much attention.
Wait, are you referring to this arc?
The arc.
The Tartarus arc wasn't. This isn't the Tartarus arc.
No, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Not the Tartarus arc.
This is the kingdom of Avdabadez.
The Zarif and Acnologia fuck everybody up arc.
Yeah. Well, let's call it the final arc.
Let's call it the Zarif and Acnologia fuck everybody up arc.
Let's call it Zarif and Acnologia get fisted by Natsu and die arc.
You know, that works.
Yeah, because he beat both of them in one punch.
So, Urza says, come, and they all do.
Yep, me too.
What is the 100-year quest? What is this?
Okay, that's another reference to early in the series, because whenever Lucy first joined up, Natsu kept complaining about how he can't take, like, the S-rank quest, or, like, the ones that are supposedly take, like, 100 years, that only S-rank wizards can take in the guild. Remember that? There used to be ranks.
Oh! No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, because Urza and Mirajane and Loxus were, like, the only S-rank people. Oh, no, Mystigan was, too. They were, like, the only 4 S-rank guys.
God damn it! They should have just done cool guild stuff the whole series.
I'm so mad Mystigan wasn't in this chapter.
God damn it, Mystigan! You betrayed the law! Mystigan, the coolest guy of all.
He's such a badass. He's got more rods than I do.
So
well, I only have one.
Yeah, you only have one. God damn it, Mystigan! He's so cool.
He's so badass. He didn't even have to ever do anything.
And he's got a face scar, and his hair's blue. He's like the most progressive guy ever. I'm so in love with him.
Right? What an original character.
He's drawn like an original character. That's like an OC of a fan fiction of fairy tale.
Yeah, thank God he's not as like fucking gay looking as that faggot. What's his fuck Jalal? Couldn't even remember his name because he's so unimportant.
Speaking of characters that don't matter, Jalal over here.
Oh look, it's the quote unquote main cast.
Oh yeah. Look at him.
Natsu, hurry. Oh, you're always late. Well, we're gonna leave you behind, you piece of fuck.
Oh, I already skipped ahead of that shit.
I know, but I'm reading that anyway because I don't care about you.
They're going on the 100-year quest.
Yeah, so like during all this, I was feeling a little bit of okay. This is what fairy tale used to be when I liked it. All right, I feel this.
Yeah, take you back to the old days.
Mashima. Yeah, and then we get to do the fairies have tails. I'm like, okay, you started the series with this, fine. I get it. You have to get through this. I'll handle it. I can handle this.
Oh wait, this
isn't the worst thing to happen.
This was the start of the series?
Well, they started with like, why is it called fairy tale? It's because we need to find out if fairies have tails.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Well, yeah, because they mention it once in the very beginning, and they never talk about it again.
Oh, that's gay as fuck.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, they're fairies. They're fairies, so they should be gay. Sorry.
The guild's cool. I love everyone there. I hope everyone finds something irreplaceable. Something like my friends. And I was feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm like, okay, final page. This is feeling great. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's finally over. I'm free.
Yeah.
I've got good feelings. I can leave on a good note, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then I look in the bottom left corner, and I see What's-her-fuck as a fairy saying bye. And
who is that?
And I died, Joey. I'm a ghost again. I died.
Who is that?
I think her name's like Zara. She's that bitch from Mavis's backstory.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, because like Mavis met her on the island, and then she died, but Mavis didn't know that, so she made like a illusion clone to follow her around for a while. And then she realized that she was actually dead, and so she disappeared. But then she came back later because reasons, and she talked to Gajiel for a little while. And like
I do not remember any of this. Holy fuck.
Joey, I've got an encyclopedic knowledge fairy tale. I've got a literal brain tumor, and it's called fairy tale.
I don't know why. Like you can't devote your brain space to something.
It's infecting everything. It's in my cerebellum. It's in my hippocampus. It's in my it's in my phlegm. Every part of the brain.
I don't know why you couldn't like study for APUSH, and in AP US history. Instead, you had to learn fairy tale.
No, I didn't learn fairy tale. It was a tumor that grew in my mind. I didn't have a choice.
That's what they all say.
Yeah,
all those
they did, and they were all right, and then they died.
All those cancer patients. It wasn't a choice that I became this cancer-ridden. But that's
right, of
that's
course, because people with cancer, it wasn't a choice.
Yeah, cancer is a choice. What's your deal?
Just like being gay, right?
Just like being Muslim.
No, that's definitely not a choice.
I love how we're implying that being Muslim is not a choice. With this sarcasm.
But yeah, I was really excited. I had actual good feelings. I was going to leave this series on a good note. And I saw this retarded bitch who I've always hated because her existence has been so stupid saying bye to me as a fucking fairy.
Yeah.
And,
it's
now
fitting.
I have just nothing but pure hatred.
It's very fitting.
Very fitting, you piece of shit.
I didn't say fairy. I just said very.
I thought you said fairy fitting. I was going to fucking murder you.
What do you think I am? What do you think?
Gay.
Okay, but do I look like a dead?
Yes.
But I just got out of dead.
Too bad. I'm bringing you back with me because I'm dead
it.
again. I died immediately.
What? How are we even talking now?
Telepathy or
Holy
something.
shit, no! We have to end the call now! Long distance through hell costs so fucking much! Ah!
That's only like $15.
Ah! My wallet's dead!
Alright, well, fuck you, viewers.